Come on, GT! Woo! सारे सुपरस्टिशंस
And
जिस टीम को राइट ऑफ किया 2008 की तरह वो टीम जीत गई फिर से. जिस टीम ने 400 बनाई बटलर ने, उसकी टीम नहीं जीत पाई, जस्ट लाइक कोहली की टीम नहीं जीत पाई थी. एंड लास्टली द मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट जिंक्स, थैंक यू आकाश चोपड़ा.
आई थिंक ऐसा बहुत रेयरली हुआ है कि ऑरेंज कैप और पर्पल कैप विनर्स की टीम जीते हैं. एक दो बार ही शायद हुआ है. एंड बहुत वन साइडेड फाइनल था. आई मीन आरआर फॉट वेल इन द सेकंड इनिंग्स, बट they did not have the luck. I mean, lot of play and miss which did not get edge. और वो गिल का catch, I think first over में, that could have been made it more interesting. But GT deserved all the luck with how they bowled, and I mean it was just superb how they bowled from the first up. And tell me, Pratik, like for you, who was the main star of today? And
yeah, I mean Hardik Pandya, brilliant, like hats off. Like he controlled the game. I don't think 70-2 is a bad score at 10 overs mark at Ahmedabad. So really RR could have at least gotten to 150 from there. Like as a fan you would expect. But Hardik Pandya just changed things. I mean his first 2 overs 4 for 2 took the important wicket of Butler, and he really killed it there. And again with the batting, like we saw Saha and Wade could not capitalize, and it was a tricky time when he walked in, but he played brilliantly.
Yeah. I think yes, pretty much plus one to one. Pratik was saying. I mean, he took some really crucial wickets and he scored 34 odd runs in a chase of 133. So absolutely, he deserved to be man of the match today. Hardik was amazing. Honestly, I think he's a strong contender for the man of the series. He has played well. He has scored a lot of runs, took wickets, led the team really well. Maybe even he can in another series, guys. Let's see.
I mean, but you don't see close to 900 runs scored in every season. Like it has only happened once before. So I mean, Butler kind of deserved it. I mean, he has batted.
Yeah, Butler was really good. Miller was outstanding. Rashid Khan he won a match. He took wickets as well. So they are contenders, but either Miller or Hardik.
Yeah, Miller is the man of the tournament for me.
Chahal, highest wicket taker. So yeah.
But Chahal and Butler, I think both of them fell off the track in the second half of the tournament, and Hitmyer also, once he returned to West Indies, I think he lost his rhythm. But the main reason, like I was discussing on the chat, the main reason everyone wrote off Gujarat Titans was the middle order hole, which we thought nobody could fill, and Hardik Pandya filled that beautifully along with David Miller. David Miller was that fulcrum, that transition guy who could, turn a runner ball kind of chase into a big. He can turn it into a successful big chase and set it up for Tewatia or Rashid Khan. And obviously with the ball, we thought that Hardik will not bowl. Post auction, me and Kunal, we were discussing that same thing, that we thought GT will be a very weak team because Hardik Pandya will not bowl, but when the time came and the crunch time, he delivered with the ball too, and awesome bowling. He took not just the crucial wickets, but all the important wickets, like Butler and Samson, the two main guys of this batting lineup. I think those two crucial wickets really hurt RR, and from what looked like they could go to 160, 150, 160, they landed up 130. And that was disappointing actually, and from an RR point of view. But yeah, GT played really well. Also, the move to bring in Lockie Ferguson worked. Finals mein aisa, I think captain should come. Captain should bring a surprise.
He was so fired when he bowled the fastest ball of the tournament.
Yeah, man, 157. Whoa.
That actually sums up GT's tournament. Like today also, like so many different players stepped up. Like so many small moments were crucial, and before the start of the tournament, nobody thought ki Sai Kishore and Dayal would be good bowlers, right? So we had no idea about those players, and so many small things were crucial today. Let's say last ball पे अगर 6 मारता Parag compared to Shami ने जो Yorker से पूरा team का morale boost किया होगा. So everything counts. Yeah.
They got the momentum at the end of the first innings, definitely. And Sai Kishore को मैंने देखा था Saeed Mushtaq Ali में, he was bowling well. I thought he will play from the first game itself, but GT were not very sure of their lineups and combination. Even Yash Dayal came much later on in the tournament. But I think RR missed a trick by not playing an all-rounder. It became too much of a team of
Jimmy
specialists.
Neesham.
Jimmy
Okay.
Neesham. Jimmy Neesham was the key link, I think, that could have got them this trophy.
I can't believe Shikhar called it. Like he said, I don't want DVP to play at 4. Like even though he has played some good innings earlier in the tournament, middle phase mein, but he was like,
Yeah.
I still don't believe
He,
DVP, and
he was the one who sucked the lot of momentum after Samson got out.
Yeah, he started bringing the momentum down today for sure. Like yeah, maybe Butler को भी उसी ने pressure में डाला होगा, for playing that
Definitely,
expensive.
definitely.
Butler was
And
looking well, by the way. Butler was looking well, yeah.
Butler was furious. It was sad to see.
And that combo of Hardik bowling with Rashid Khan, that really turned the screw, and it became. I mean, Butler.
That was amazing, man. To
pressurized.
hold off Sai. Sai has been bowling well, but Hardik was amazing. Like to hold off Sai, usko overs nahi diya until Butler, got out. So
Yeah,
that was a
man.
And another thing, I thought Hardik's captaincy is getting Rashid Khan in the 6th over in the power play. Normally, Rashid Khan comes in the 7th over after the power play, but today he came at the 6th over because GT know. And I think this is where Ashish Nehra played a big role, because GT, RR, I mean Butler, he always targets the 6th over. I have seen it so many times. Like the first 5 overs of the power play, he will be very, just playing as per the ball. But 6th over is the one that Butler always targets and goes for the big runs. And he bought Rashid Khan and kept RR to only 44 in the power play, which could have been 55 or 50 to 55. And I think that made a difference from there. Yeah, RR did start well. I mean, Jaiswal played too many shots, I think. Again, I think they did not assess the pitch well. I mean, first batting mein they thought it's a 180 kind of pitch, and they started playing too many shots. Samson again playing too many shots for the liking. That's where I thought someone maybe someone better, all-rounder or a better batting option. I think
maybe their target was to bat out Gujarat out of the game. Like maybe that they thought 180, 190 maar denge.
Yeah, they definitely thought, and the big final pressure definitely got to them, and especially with the Gujarat's chasing record of 7 to 8. And at the toss itself, I thought it was a very poor decision, because this pitch pe aisa record hai ki chasing team normally wins. So I think they should have just gone for the chase here, and that would have been made it much more simpler. But ठीक है, well fought RR.
But I started to like Ahmedabad ground now, man. Like itna jo ambience रहता है, it's amazing, man. Over 1 lakh people.
So many people coming in, it's a huge ground. Wow.
Especially for 50 over format, I think ये ground perfect रहेगा. I'm very excited जब यहाँ पे 225 के chases होंगे. Like
and today's record attendance was recorded at 104,589, and that's the first time, I think, since COVID pandemic has come in, that we have seen such a big crowd, and there was a massive support for the home team, and that definitely played a big part, like to have that 12th man, and everyone was shouting Abade, which is the slogan of Gujarat Titans. And what a dream come true for the first time franchisee to win a final at their home ground, and couldn't have been better.
Brings back memory from 2008. Yeah, really, like unpredictable win for the underdogs.
And a total team effort. Like, there have been individual contributions, but even we can't say Rashid Khan got the purple cap, or Miller got the orange cap or some. It was total team effort, and everyone made their contribution. Tewatia won 4 matches actually in the beginning stage of the tournament, and that proved to be so crucial, because GT lost a little bit of momentum at the end, but those 4 important,
I think those matches made sure GT finish in top 2. Yeah, so Tewatia's contribution was vital. Yeah, it was good to see so many people today. Akshay Kumar and Ganguly was there. I hope Ganguly is thinking.
Ganguly to aata hi rehta hai. Not a new thing to see Ganguly. Pandya ke fitness nahi, he should not play test cricket. Pandya can contribute a lot in one days and T20s.
2007.
I don't think Pandya has no role in test cricket. वो उसका back इतना fragile है कि वो test cricket में करेगा भी नहीं bowling.
I don't think he should try also. He's better suited for one day T20.
He should become like Miller. So Miller sticks to ODI cricket. And even I felt that Prasidh Krishna should only stick to Test and ODI. I mean, he bowled really well this season. I should not be complaining honestly, but sometimes his line, like he gave 5 wides when the RR were trying to choke GT completely in the power play. He gave those 5 wides, and then a couple of free balls on the where he gave the room to the batsman to cut. I think, Prasidh Krishna needs to be a lot more accurate to be successful in T20 cricket.
I mean, there was
Probably
not much to defend, but yeah, you can say like when you see level of bowling from Bolt, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that maiden
I mean,
over from Bolt was wow.
Bolt
wow.
was super
Bolt
good.
was playing
Bolt
like he
was
used to in his Mumbai days. He was really good today.
Bolt
was
was
amazing.
man of the match in one of the finals. Actually, he knows how to. He was the only player in the RR setup who knows how to, win the finals apart from Ashwin. So Ashwin, but he didn't have a good day.
And
And
Chahal also bowled very well played. Chahal was also fighting out.
Yeah,
as
Chahal
well.
अच्छा
but I
है
think
यार, Chahal.
he will be not having a good time today thinking about that drop catch. That could
Yeah.
have changed a lot of things. I mean, but
Yeah,
yeah,
but at least good
congrats
news
to
for India.
Gujarat
Like Hardik
Titans.
Pandya, at least for the T20 side, they should actually also think of batting Hardik Pandya at 4 and not like at 6, because he's really shown potential.
Yeah,
He can be more than just like a finisher.
definitely. I think he should be batting at 5. 5 will be a good number, I think, for Hardik Pandya. He can be that transition guy like David Miller was for. He
Or
didn't
depends on the
score
situation.
big
Like if you
sixes,
can
but he
look
played
early
really good
wickets,
strokes.
yeah. I mean, depends on the situation. Maybe like they can play him at 5 or 6, but if India loses 2 early wickets like they did today, maybe they can think of him as the guy who can also.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
he won games in different way compared to he used to win for Mumbai. He was not the 6-hitter finisher here, but he played a different role and he mastered it. And hats off to Ashish Nehra and Gary Kirsten for thinking that he can play that role. So
I
the
mean, he has
belief and the
96
trust.
for Mumbai. He's just like a 6-hitter for them, but he has done a completely different batting role here and excelled it. So
And I would give a lot of credit to Gujarat Titans support staff because everyone is talking about how much faith and belief they had on. Even they kept backing Matthew Wade after so many failures, and even uh, they backed almost everyone. I mean, that was really good of them. Yash Dayal, young bowler, Sai Kishore, young bowler. Lot of youngsters they backed, and hats off to the GT support staff for that.
yeah.
yeah.
एंड
But
जेसन
yeah,
रॉय
Hardik Pandya
फ्री का
has
आईपीएल ट्रॉफी मिल जाता जेसन रॉय को लेकिन वो आया नहीं क्या बकचोद है छोड़ भाई
And congrats to BCCI. I mean, it was an amazing tournament. सब बोल रहे थे कि थोड़ा boring होगा, सिर्फ महाराष्ट्र में games होंगे, but Maharashtra pitches were amazing and playoffs different जगह पे रखने का idea was perfect. Like it was amazing the way it was.
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Certainly
that
a
was not
great
that fun
tournament.
for me, but yeah, great tournament, but not that good like previous seasons. But still, okay.
For me now it's the worst tournament क्योंकि 15 साल बाद एक तो पहुंचे भाई फाइनल में वो भी they could not take the chances today and
yeah.
that
And
was
good to
really
see teams
disappointing.
like a new team like GT getting new fans and
Yeah,
like
and they will
Pratik
increase
supporting
their fan
GT.
base. Like
Yeah,
we already have Pratik supporting them out of nowhere now, so they will definitely
yes,
get some new fans. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Today was a
And
major
I know Shubman Gill was
breakthrough
lucky
for.
today, but like it was good to see him seeing off his team till the very end, and उसका reaction था 6 मारने के बाद. That was epic.
Obviously, he was pumped, bro. He was finally
yeah.
I mean,
After the
Shubman Gill,
heartbreak
IPL.
of last year, I
Wow.
think both Lockie and Shubman Gill both had. I mean, Shubman Gill actually played well in the last final also, but he could not see the team through, and today he really wanted that badly,
yeah,
and
I feel
Lockie
bad for Gill
Ferguson
because
also pushed the limits.
yeah, he was India's choice in the Test Championship. He played the final as an opener, and उसके बाद वो पहले तो IPL हारे, अभी KL ने उसकी place छीन ली. So I'm very happy for Shubman Gill to get some good days here.
Yeah. And that was a very calculated innings. Like he never tried to score above 100 strike rate. Just kept giving singles to the better players, and that was very intelligent of him. I think Padikkal should have done something very similar to that, but he was, I think,
the
bogged
strike to
down too
Butler.
much.
That's what he had to do. Yeah, that's
Probably
what
Rajasthan had a different strategy in mind, though he wanted to attack. But
Actually,
Padikkal
Padikkal की जगह तो better
was
होता
looking
आज.
out of sorts
Padikkal
today.
पूरा
Padikkal was
पूरा
not doing comfortable at all in any way.
अश्विन आ जाता
So
Padikkal.
okay, so that's the end of another IPL final, and we had a great season, 71 matches, and certainly it's going to be withdrawal symptoms starting from tomorrow, because we'll have nothing to watch in the evening. And yeah, guys.
Yeah, man.
So let's look up to the India
Feeling
South
it
Africa
already.
series now, and we'll catch up with you soon. And that's it from us, Cricket Caviar, congratulating Gujarat Titans on their first ever IPL win. Thank you, guys. Bye.